Oh, Mother God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth, and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, thank you for this day, for the love that you wash over me, and this joy in my heart I will share with the world. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth, and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, thank you for this day, for the love that you wash over me, and this joy in my heart I will share with the world. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be.
Good Sunday morning. Reverend Penny Honey here with Unity of Flagstaff. We are at Beaver Creek and it is beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Right here on our YouTube channel, youtube.unityofflagstaff.org. And for more information and a way to support this ministry financially and the moving forward of this ministry, please click on that donate button on our www.unityofflagstaff.org, our website. My friends, we welcome you this morning, keeping in mind that Unity of Flagstaff believes that God is too big for one religion. And when we stand out here in the beauty of Mother Nature, it's easy to remember that. So welcome. Enjoy the music today of Bruce Higgins. We thank him for that talent. Namaste, my friends. Welcome to Sunday morning.
For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the sky, for the love which from our birth over and around us lie. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of ear and eye, for the sense and mind's delight, for the mystic harmony, bringing sense to sound and sight. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. for the beauty of each hour, of the day and of the night. Hill and dale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars at night. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child, love we praise all things above, gentle, peaceful, calm, and mild. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise.
So my friends, I'm going to invite you into a time of meditation as we take in the sounds of nature and we enjoy the power, the presence, and the perfect connection with Mother Earth. So breathe with me, won't you? A big, deep breath as we take in these sounds. We are one with the divine feminine. We are one with all that is. We can never go beyond the grace of God, and we are reminded in this powerful, beautiful, peaceful setting. Spirit speaks through Mother Earth, giving us guidance, giving us knowing, giving us awareness. And we are one with that. And so we rest now in the silence of nature. And we enter this time with peace, humility, and rest. So we breathe it in, and we feel our bodies renewed. We feel our minds refreshed. We know our connection with the oneness, and we give thanks. And we give thanks, and so it is.
Good morning. In this time of social distancing and COVID-19, we also have time to be with ourselves and with our loved ones and to know ourselves and them better. We need time to stand still. We are riding high, we are making time. We love corners cut, we don't like lines. All our days are blurred and our nights are filled. There's no time left for standing still. We know what to say at the perfect time. We've been schooled to act, geared to climb. We have wheels that turn, we were made to build. We've lost the knack for standing still. An inward look in a quiet place, a loved one's touch, a child's embrace, a private prayer for the truth revealed. May our hearts be moved toward standing still. There's a wealth beyond what we pursue, treasures we have access to. There are wonders with which life is filled, we may only know by standing still. An inward look in a quiet place, a loved one's touch, a child's embrace, a private prayer for the truth revealed. Let our hearts be moved toward standing still. A private prayer for the truth revealed. May our hearts be moved toward standing still.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for that reminder. Happy Mothering Day, everyone. And all of us have cared for or mothered or been mothered by someone through the course of our lives. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity Movement, tells us in the Revealing Word the definition, metaphysical definition, of divine motherhood is the brooding, nourishing element of divine mind, in which spiritual ideas are brought to fruition. Now, if we can just avoid getting hung up on that word brooding and focus in on that nourishing element of divine mind and that whole fruition thing, we can start to draw a parallel between that having been mothered and the mothering of the greatest mother of all, Mother Earth. Mother Earth models for us through her nurturing, nourishing ways. And not unlike the mothers that have mothered us, she feeds us, she clothes us, she shines through us and to us the power of unconditional care. She models what it is to love and to serve and to have little or no expectation of reciprocation. You know, that love for the sake of love, that care for the sake of care. And if we stand still long enough, as Bruce reminds us, we will start to hear the healing, the connection to the ancient mothers of ages ago. And if the person that mothered you in your life is no longer here in this physical plane, I encourage you to consider that they are never further than a thought or a prayer away. Today we honor those that represent the divine feminine through their actions, through their thoughts, through their deeds, through their words. Those that have mothered us through with the consciousness of caring. And we realize in the same way that we hold those people in our hearts, we hold Mother Earth in our hearts. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us in this quote, "You carry Mother Earth within you. She's not outside of you. Mother Earth is not just your environment." So what does this awareness or this parallel of mothering love to Mother Earth matter? Well, I share this quote, and I do not have an author for this. When one tug at a single thing in nature, we find that it is attached to the rest of the world. When one tug is made at a single thing in nature, we find that it is attached to the rest of the world. So what does it matter, this parallel between mothering love and Mother Earth? I offer you this. When you feel disconnected, when you feel the distance that we're feeling right now on the planet, when you feel unheard, when you feel less than, look around. Mother Earth is modeling for you all the time what it is to be cared for, to be provided for. The touch of care, the breath of life, the embrace of love, it's all around us. I've shared this story before, but I'm going to share it again. I was a young'un, probably about 7 or 8, and I was out breaking green beans with my Grandma Maine. And anybody that knows me knows that she is the representation of mothering love in my life. And I am grateful. So we're breaking green beans, and she says, okay, let's take a little rest. And in her house dress, in her chaise lounge, she sits with a lap full of green beans. She takes the pan and she sets it down on the ground. She says, go get me the hairbrush, and I do. And she begins to brush my fuzzy, curly, red hair. And as she does, she releases one of the strands into the wind, and it blows off. And she said, now that will become a bird's nest. And in that nest, the babies will be nourished and fed and safe and cared for. And you are part of that. And they will bring their song into the world, and they will be joy in the hearts of people. And you are a part of that. What a great reminder that we are abundant, that we are loved, that we are one. And the call to action is to create more of that kind of mothering love in the world. To allow it to make manifest in our hearts and our minds and our spirits, and to be within us. And Mother Earth is the perfect example of that. Just stand still long enough. Stand still and feel her presence. Feel the divine feminine expressing through you as motherly love. Motherly love. And be it brooding or not, Mother Nature does such a great job of reminding us to nourish the element of the divine mind and to bring spiritual ideas to fruition. I leave this with you, an unauthored poem that I found. Every time the world blows a wind and it sings a song of the gods. Every time a flower blossoms, it is bringing you a message from the higher law. Every time you hear the sea as it beats against the shore and recedes in musical rhythm, it is speaking to your soul. A voice from nature, verily a voice from God. The magnitude, the grandeur of these things, the possibilities folded within, these can truly only be sensed through nature. Happy Mothering Day.
Though I may speak with bravest fire, and have the gift to all inspire, and have not love, thy words are vain as sounding brass and hopeless gain.
So thank you for joining us here at Unity of Flagstaff today. We appreciate you sharing this time and taking the time to stand still. We also want to remind you that you are part of the divine feminine and that expression of spirit. We appreciate the music of Bruce Higgins today and the work that Bonnie Higgins helped make this happen. So thank you for that. www.unityofflagstaff.org, folks. That's where you can find what's going on in our ministry and all the upcoming events. Check that out. And right here on this YouTube channel, on Thursdays at 6:30, is our meditation moment. Be sure and join us for that. You are loved, you are missed, you are blessed. Stay healthy. Namaste.
Come, Spirit, come, our hearts control. Our spirits long to be made whole. Let inward love guide every deed. By this we worship, we are free.